Yo, what's good, guys? It's D Brown with Trackers, and today we're gonna be doing some speed work. All right. So the workout that I'm gonna be showing you guys today is gonna be 5 times 60-meter flies and 1 times 90-meter fly. So as you guys probably seen in the previous video that I had, basically flies are very important when it comes to speed work, especially for me. I'm not the best accelerator in the world. I'm not going to be the best block starter in the world, but what I am really good at is reaching my top speed, my max velocity, and holding it for a good period of time, which is speed endurance. And one of the things that really helped me with that is flies. So for those of you who don't know, flies are basically when um, you take maybe 20 or 30 meters to accelerate, and for the next 20 or 30 meters, you uh, basically accelerate to maximum velocity, making sure that you're staying upright, making sure that your knees are up, you're applying force down to the ground, and making sure that you're turning over at a fast rate. At the fastest rate that you can. You're basically hovering at 98, 95, or 98 to 99%. You don't want to go full out, but basically holding it at a very high velocity. And what they say in track is the only way to get faster is to run fast, and flies are the way to do it. Especially for me, it's something that I found that helps me a great ton. So so basically this workout is what I use. So very key workout. I already posted my 2 times 3 times 150s I did with Farad the other day. This was the workout that I did right before that. So as you see in that workout, I got injured. My hamstring cramped up. I'm not sure if I was dehydrated or what the case was, but before then, my times were going down per rep. I think my fastest 150 I did for that season, or for that, beginning this whole season, had before then was like a 18.9. And in that workout, I started chopping up 17s, and my last one I have no doubt was going to be like a 17.2, and I don't think it shocked my body. So I did flies like 4 days before this workout. So my turnover was crisp. I felt really good in this workout. So this is basically the workout that I used to get to those 150s, to make them feel normal. And mind you, I wasn't running those 150s at 100%, but definitely jump started my body, jump started my central nervous system to be turning over at a faster rate than what I'm used to. So with that being said, without further ado, I'm going to show you the workout. Should be a fun one. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So this is my workout. First set of, I believe it's 5 60-meter flies. So I'm getting ready to start. The main purpose of that first 30 is to gain acceleration, and then once you get to that second cone, you got to really turn over and really hover at about anywhere from 95 to like 97%, making sure that you stay nice and crisp. The main purpose of doing 60s, like I said in the previous, in the intro, is to definitely make sure that you turn over when it's time to turn over. You definitely want to, use that opportunity to touch that max velocity, hold it, and then decelerate after you pass by the cone. So this is heading into my third set. So for my third set, like I said, it's all about consistency. For my third set, or I think after 3 is when I took my break. But the rest was relatively short. I was trying to definitely get my body to get into shape. This is my first time doing flies all year, so this is me trying to prep my nervous system for what hard workouts I have ahead when it comes to speed. And as you see, like I said in the slow-mo, I'm definitely trying to make sure I get my knee lift. I'm trying to make sure I definitely land under myself and I stay relaxed. And this is my last set of 60s. Definitely trying to make sure I hold that technique, hold that form, stay under myself, don't push it too hard. And for my last set, I made sure I do a 90. So with the 90, it's the same kind of format. The first 30 I use to accelerate, and then I fly for 60 meters. So it's really hard, really good speed endurance for those of you who run the 200 and even the 100, to make sure that you run all the way through the cone. As you see, I'm trying to keep my posture, trying to make sure I land under myself. So definitely was a good workout, definitely was a good training session, and I hope you guys use this to get faster in your 100s and 200s. Let me know if you have any questions. It's D Brown with Trackheads. Peace.